Yes, sir.
Om Vakradunda Mahakaya
Mahakaya
Surya Koti Samaprabha
Prabha
Nirvignam Kuru
Nirvignam
Me
Me
Deva
Deva
Sarvakaryeshu
Karyeshu
Sarvada Saraswati
Saraswati
Namastubhyam
Namastubhyam
Varade
Varade
Kamarupini
Kamarupini
Vidyarambham
Vidyarambham
Karishyami
Karishyami
Siddhir
Siddhi Bhavata
Bhavatame
Sada
Sada
Guru
Gurur
Brahma
Brahma
Guru
Gurur
Vishnu
Vishnu Guru
Devo
Devo
Maheshwaraha
Maheshwaraha
Guru
Guru
Sakshat
Sakshat
Param Brahma Tasmai
Tasmai
Shri
Shri
Gurave
Gurave
Namaha.
Namaha Om Sahana Bhavatu
Navavadhu Sahano
Sahano
Bhunaktu
Bhunaktu
Sahaviryam
Sahaviryam
Karavavahe
Karavavahe
Tejasvidavadhetamastu
Tejasvidhavadhetamastu
ma
ma
Vidvishavahe.
Vidvishavahe
Om
Om
Shanti
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 Shanti.
Shanti. So we are seeing the synopsis of the first three chapters. And we have completed the first two chapters. Now, the third chapter, which begins with the question of Arjuna, which also we saw yesterday. Then, as an answer to the question of Arjuna, Bhagavan answers here. The teaching starts from here, from third shloka of the third chapter. The question what Arjuna asked was, if buddhi, that is jnanam, is superior to karma, then why do you engage me in karma? So your word seems to confuse me. By seemingly contradictory statements of yours, your words seem to confuse me. It says. What does Bhagavan answers here? I don't say anything which are contradictory. So listen to me again. So Karma Yoga topic here, the chapter starts. In an attempt to resolve the seeming contradiction, Shmita, Arjuna asked Krishna to tell him once for all, Ekamada Nishchitya, the one thing that would give him Shreyas, moksha, ultimate good, to which Krishna said, Shri Bhagavanuvacha,
Shri Bhagavanuvacha
Lokesmin Dvividha Nishta,
Lokesmin Drivida Nishtha
Pura Prokta Maya Nagha,
Pura Prokta Maya Nakha
Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam,
Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam
Karma Yogena Yoginam,
Karma Yogena Yoginam
Pura Maya Prokta Ukta, Asmin Loke, in this world, two types of Dvida Nishta lifestyles. The best translation for the Nishta is lifestyle, two committed lifestyle. I taught for two different sets of people. For Sankhyanam, for sannyasis, Jnana Yoga, and for yogis, Karma Yoga. Anagha is the one who is without Akha, Papa, blemishless. So Bhagavan addressing Arjuna as, oh blemishless, Anagha, oh Anagha. Twofold committed lifestyle in this world was told by me in the beginning. Pura Maya Prokta, the pursuit of knowledge for the renunciates Jnana Yogena Sankhyanam, and the pursuit of action for those who pursue activity, Karma Yogena Yogina Iti. From Arjuna's question, Krishna could tell that Arjuna had not understood what he had been saying. It is true that sannyasa is a lifestyle, but real karma sannyasa is giving up all actions by knowledge. Jnanena karma sannyas. That's very important. While karma yoga is a means, a upaya for gaining this knowledge. To clarify the distinction between sannyasa as a lifestyle and renunciation of action through knowledge, Krishna reminded Arjuna that no one can remain without performing action at all, regardless of whether the person is a sannyasi or not. Even a sannyasi perform action. The action like walking, eating, that's also an action. So how can you give up karma? So for giving up karma it is only through jnanam. Kartrutva tyaga. That is what jnanena karma sannyasa, jnana karma sannyasa. So therefore, nobody can remain without action. That he says, confirms by saying, let us chant, nahi kaschit kshanamapi
Nahi kaschit kshanamapi
jatutishtatya karma krita
yadutishtatya karma tuka
karyate hyavashak karma
karyate hyavasha karma
sarvah prakriti jair gunaihi
sarva prakriti jai gunai
kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarmakrit na tishtati. So nobody can remain even for a moment without doing karma. Not possible. Helplessly propelled by his prakriti jair gunaha, the gunas of the prakriti will made him function, will made him work. So therefore he says, Jatu, ever, nahi kashi, he, indeed, no one ever exists for a second, kshanamapi, without performing action. Akarmakrit na tishtati, because by everyone helpless. Avashaha, he, because helpless, he is there in first line as well as second line, he. Because in second he is, because second first he is indeed. Because everyone being helpless, avashaha, is karyate, made to, it's a nijanta karmani, made to perform action by the gunas born of prakriti. Prakriti jair gunehi, prakriti jair gunaihi. Therefore, a sannyasi is a person who having taken certain vows, has given up the obligatory duties prescribed in the Veda. He has got relief from the duties religiously. Veda himself gives him the authorizes the person to be rid of all karma because he has taken sannyasa. So therefore, having become a non-competing person, non-competing is out of will, his choice, not that he is incompetent. To be noted here. People think those who become sannyasis are incompetent. Those who are competent don't want to compete, they only take sannyasa, not that incompetent. If an incompetent person takes sannyasa, he will be incompetent, he will be incompetently sannyasi, incompetent sannyasi. In sannyasa also he will be incompetent. So he's a competent person but doesn't want to compete. Therefore, non-competing the society. Therefore, he chooses to take sannyasa. The sannyasi pursues knowledge to the exclusion of all else. So therefore, Krishna acknowledged that such a pursuit is available. Yes, the sannyasa as a lifestyle is available, dedicated to this pursuit of moksha, but cautioned that it is not an easy one because you don't have choice to go back. You cannot choose to adopt karma again. This is one way. So you have to go straight. There is no turning back. There is no other way. There is no other subpath. There is no other path. There is only one path, straight road. You have to walk on. So you cannot take a U-turn. So not possible. So therefore he explained that's why he say it's not an easy one. He also explained that karma, it's not an easy one. Why? Because having taken permission from the Veda, having given up karma, he became a sannyasi. Again, if he gives up sannyasa itself is given up. Then what is to be done? It is out of Veda. It is non-Vedic, Avedika. If a person gives up sannyasa, then what is called? That is that according to the scholars, person who gives up sannyasa and turn to again back to grastha life, those days they say the person should kill himself, commit suicide, and destroy himself. That's a punishment. Because it's wrong. This is also in accordance with the injunction of the scripture as it is presented by the scholars. Whether the Shastram really says or not, we don't know. We cannot say. The scholars say, therefore, they are learned people. This is, in fact, the punishment. Who disobeys, having taken sannyasa, then coming back to grastha means he disobeys the Veda. Therefore, it is this punishment. Punishment or what? Or it is a penitentiary action. That is, no, you cannot. Sannyasi is dead to the society. A dead person coming back again living in the society. Society will not permit in those days, at least in those days. Society will not permit. Therefore, the person has no choice other than giving up his life. That's why it is said that as a punishment or whatever it is. Anyway, but nowadays everything is possible. Having known after taking sannyasa that the person is incompetent, then he comes back to his life. Therefore it's not really a strict sannyasa. It is nobody is really speaking is a sannyasa by the Vedic injunction. Only when you do the karma as stipulated by the Veda and take sannyasa, then only you're a sannyasi as per the tradition. To become a sannyasi, you must do karma. Nitya naimitya karma, Agnihotra, etc. Agrastha must do. Whole day is engage in karma. Now, having taken sannyasa, he gives up karma. Only when you do karma, you can give up. Who does karma nowadays? Therefore, what karma to give up? Nothing to be given up. Already given up without doing. So, therefore, the sannyasa now in the modern days, it has not that much. That's why it's not that much relevance. Anyway, but as a lifestyle, it is still exists. And people still are there who meticulously perform the karmas prescribed by the Veda in their grastha the stage of life, they do it. And after that, they give up, take to sannyasa. Such people are there, but rare. They are Vividisha sannyas. In fact, they are sannyasa, Vividisha sannyasis. So, therefore, if a Vividisha sannyasi, he cannot come back after sannyasa, again, he cannot come back to the society as a normal person again and take up karma and do. That is not allowed. That is why cautioning. The cautioning is you cannot give up sannyasa. Sannyasa is giving up. You cannot give up what you already given up. It means you are taking back what you have given up. It is Sarada Devi, the holy consort of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he says, it is like after having spitten, taking that back, that is it's something equivalent to that. So such a remark she passes on people who take to Grihastha life after sannyasa. Anyway, it's a side point. Therefore, cautioning. You understand the word, why he cautions. It's not threatening, it's cautions. Sannyasa requires pakvata, maturity, not for the immature people. Okay, so therefore, he also explained that Karma Yoga is another lifestyle and it is a means for real sannyasa. Yes. So that is the best lifestyle, being a Karma Yogi. Without giving up his ashrama, it actually can be a sannyasi, antara sannyasa. He cannot give up karma because he is not a sannyasi. He can do karma at the same time, sannyasi also, antara sannyasa. Sannyasa by jnana, sarva karma sannyasa. So therefore, he explained Karma Yoga is another lifestyle, and it also means for real sannyasa, Sarva Karma sannyasa, which can be achieved by both the sannyasi and the Karma Yogi. To live the life of sannyasa requires that you have a certain mind, a certain contemplativeness, which can be achieved through Karma Yoga. When you live a life of Karma Yoga as a householder, for example, you don't lose anything. In fact, you gain. This is true for any mumukshu, any seeker who is in a stage of life other than sannyasa. Each one gains the same end because knowledge is something that is to be pursued. Therefore, Arjuna could pursue the knowledge even as a Karma Yogi. Shastra doesn't prohibit. So you can pursue. This is what Krishna wanted him to understand. Therefore, where is the contradiction or where is the confusion? So that is made clear. Then we saw in the second chapter that one doesn't become a Karma Yogi without the proper attitude with reference to Ishvara, being the Karma Paladata, the giver of the fruits of action, and knowing that I am only the performer of action. So Karma Yoga, when we say Karma Yoga implies acceptance of Ishvara. If there is no Ishvara, then no Karma Yoga. So Karma Yogis are real bhaktas. They do karma with complete awareness of Ishvara. Doing karma, I have the privilege of doing karma, but not the privilege over the result of karma, because Ishvara is a karma paladata. He is a giver. So therefore, I do karma, Bhagavan gives karma pala. Therefore, I do karma as an aradhana, and Bhagavan gives the palam that I accept gracefully. Prasada as prasada. That is attitude, karma yoga attitude. Therefore, karma yoga attitude is preceded by the awareness of Ishvara. So, therefore, when I have this attitude, the results of all actions are taken by me as prasada. Also, every action I do is an yajna, a sacrifice. This is the another topic, karma yoga topic here. Karma looked upon as a sacrifice, yajna, as an offering to the Lord. The attitude was again highlighted and discussed in the third chapter. The attitude of a mumukshu as a karma yogi. Karma yogi is a mumukshu. The attitude what he exhibits. Ishvararpana buddhi and prasada buddhi. Therefore, the karma what he does is an yajna, like it's a puja, it's an offering to the Lord. So let us read the 11th shloka now. Devan bhavayatanena
Devan bhavayatanena
te deva bhavayantu vaha
te deva bhavayantuvaha
parasparam bhavayantaha
parasparam bhavayantaha
Shreyah paramavapsyata
Shreyah paramavapsyatha
Ishtan bhogan vo devaha
Ishtan bhogan hivo devaha
dasyante yajna bhavitaha
Dhasyante yajna bhavidaha
तैर्दत्तान प्रदायैभ्यः
Haidhattana pradayaivyah
यो भुङ्क्ते स्तेन एव सः
Yo bhunkte stena eva saha
यज्ञशिष्टाशिनः सन्तः
Yajna shishtha shinas sandhaha
मुच्यन्ते सर्वकिल्बिषैः
Uchyante sarva kirvishaihi
भुञ्जते ते त्वहं पापाः
Punjate te tvakam bhavaha
ये पचन्त्यात्मकारणात्
Ye bhachantyatmakaranat
Yes. Let us read this. See the three shlokas. Here the cycle is talked about. Devan Bhavayatanena. Sorry, cycle is going to come later. Here. Devan Bhavayatanena. Te Devan Bhavayantuvaha. You propitiate the Devatas by Yajna, and Devatas will propitiate you, will bless you. So therefore like that, if you do the propitiation parasparam, then you will gain the Shreyas. And those, the propitiated by Yajna, Ishtan Bhogangi, Godeva, Yajna Bhavitaha. When propitiated by Yajna, this offering, acceptance of the Ishvara, awareness of the Ishvara, with which the person does karma. Therefore, when he does, then the Devata is blessing with desirable objects. Ishtan Bhogan, Devaha, Dasyante will give. But those who Yaga Bhungte, whereas the one who enjoys without offering to the Lord, without showing his gratitude for what he had received, that person is a thief. And the thief, as a thief, what does the thief means? He robs of the property of the others. So there's no acknowledgement, therefore he's called a thief. And further, they said in the next shloka, those who take the remnants of the yajna, that is having after offering to the Lord, accepting that after offering to the Lord, like in the puja, we do nevityam, accepting what comes as the prasada. That is prasada. That will clear all the impurities. So those who consume, those who eat, after having first offered the food to the Lord, they are released from that is the idea behind Nevedyam also. When we do puja, why first we offer to the Lord? Before we eating, we offer to the Lord, chant the mantra, Brahmarpanam Brahma Vehi, so that the annam becomes free from all sorts of impurities, and the annam is pure. Therefore, pure annam when consumed creates pure blood, pure mind, pure thinking. Whereas the one who cook, pachanti atma karana, those who cook for themselves alone, not for others, not for the Lord. Those who don't serve even the guest, he cooks only for himself. Then the selfish, being selfish, therefore he eats only papa. The annam what he consumes is nothing but papam. He eats papam. That's what is said here. In this detailed way, Krishna explained how the attitude of karma yoga can release you from the hold of your likes and dislikes. When the action you perform is done as a worship or a sacrifice. So when any action, whether Laukika or Vedika, when it is performed with this attitude, then it becomes an yajna, worship of the Lord. And therefore, in the worship, in the puja, you offer nevedyam, and what is offered, that is not just annam, it becomes prasada. The name itself changes because attitude is involved. Because of attitude, the annam now becomes prasada, and when it is consumed, removes the impurities of the mind. Whereas the one who consumes without offering, without expressing one's gratitude, that person is a papi. He eats only papam. The annam itself becomes visha, poison for him. Poison means it will destroy him spiritually. So that is the idea. So the point is the awareness of Ishvara. When you are aware of Ishvara, you become sensitive. You don't violate dharma. So therefore, karma yogi is the dharmika person. Is aware of the Ishvara. Therefore, it doesn't rub against the order. With all acknowledgement of what Bhagavan has given, is with all gratitude for the Lord, for what he enjoys. That is the attitude of a karma yogi. That is what is talked about. We'll stop here. Then in the synopsis, we jump to the next shloka 33. So all this up to the previous shloka karma yoga topic. Then another important topic comes, that free will and fate. The topic we'll see next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Dhanyavadaha.